Okay, so we're going to go over a very basic combo that we did in our class last Friday. So I'll show you the full move and then I'll break it down into small parts so you can practice it at home. Stepping in, 1, 2, slip, 2, 1, slip, step out. Okay, simple as that. So to break it down, first things first is your boxing stance. You want to stand with your feet about shoulder width apart and take a step forward on your weaker side. So if your stronger side is your right will be at the back, your left will be in front. You want to keep light on your heels but heavy on your toes. So you're springing on your toes, most of the weight is on the front of your feet. Turn your back foot out a little bit, and you should have space in between your legs. You don't want to be tightrope walking. That's okay for your jabs, but your backhand can't really turn into the punch. You also don't want to be too square, or you'll have no balance left to right, or sorry, front to back. You'll have no power going forward to back. So, a bit of a staggered stance, your left side in front. With your arms, just keep your elbows in front of your shoulders and hands in front of your face. You don't need to worry too much about guarding for these kind of drills. Just keep your hands up by your shoulders, ready to go. So when you're stepping forward, you want to lead with your front leg. You push with the back leg, and you lead with the front leg. That's what gives you your power in your jab. Your jab is basically just extending out your arm, getting your shoulder behind the punch. So the power really comes from your legs. You step in and you jab. So if you get your timing right, you're going to land your punch and your foot at the same time. So that power comes from your movement and your timing. Okay? Then, that's the one. The two comes from a twist. So you're not leaning into the punch, you're not pulling your arm back, your hands here ready to go. You jab, twist. So you're 1, 2, stepping out, stepping in. So each time, get some space from you in the bag. You want to get into the habit of moving into your punches and not staying here all the time and punching, staying in range. You want to work on getting into range when it's time and then moving back out when you're not punching. Okay, so the next part of it is the slip. The slip is really just a side bend. Simple as that, you're just bending to the side, shifting the weight onto that side. When you're slipping to your right, you don't really need to do much else because your left shoulder is already forward. When you're slipping to your left, you want to twist a little bit and bring that right shoulder forward. That's going to allow you to have some options from here. You can still strike from here, you can pivot, you can move, you can roll. You don't want to be leaning like this, buckling your knee and kind of losing balance here. So if you're slipping to the right, just dip down, slipping to the left, dip down and twist slightly. So now when you're coming in with your 1, 2, and then you slip to the right. From here, you throw your next punch, straight right again. So you don't stand up and then go for the punch. You use the power from this leg to come back up. So that way then it comes up nice and fast. 1, 2, slip, 2. That's the first half. 1, 2, slip, 2. Now we're going to add in the jab on the second part of it. The first time we step in with the jab, but this time we're already in. So we're just kind of resetting and getting that jab back. So as you come in, 1, 2, slip, 2, 1. And that 1 is just extending out. In a fight, that would be keeping your opponent from walking you down, just keeping some range. Then you slip again to the left, and here you step up. So you step in, 1, 2, slip, 2, 1, slip, and step out. Okay, so that was the combo we did for the first 3 rounds. For the last 3 rounds, we added a roll instead of a slip. So same basic combo, 1, 2, but now, instead of slipping to this side, we commit more to the right hand punch and roll under. So that's what your roll is, basically just coming around in a circular motion, as if you're ducking under a punch, popping off the other side. The roll starts just like a slip. You lean down to the side, you turn your shoulder, but then you drop and spin back up. So your legs need to be free to pivot, and you want to be bending your knees, dropping down, as opposed to just folding at the waist. So as you throw your right punch, you lean into it a little bit more, and that allows you to start the roll from here, and then come back up. And then this momentum you carry through into the next punch. So you can think of this all as one move. Throw your right, roll under, throw to right again. So that's in the middle of the combo. So you step in, 1, 2, roll, 2, 1, and then from this 1, same thing, you lean into the roll, come back up, and step back up. 1, 2, roll, 2, 1, roll, and back up. 1, 2, roll. 1, 2, roll, 2, 1, roll, and up. 2, roll, 2, 1, roll, and up. Okay, so keep working on that, and I'll see you in class on Friday.